Doctrine and Covenants 164.9f reads, "The mission of Jesus Christ is what matters most for the journey ahead." But how do we carry out that mission? Community of Christ promotes local and worldwide communities that represent the peaceful reign of God on earth. Through the call to be generous disciples, our response is to reclaim that same vision and passion for the whole mission of Jesus Christ through 5 life-changing, church-changing, and world-changing mission initiatives. We are poised to share the peace of Jesus Christ with those who are waiting to hear the redeeming words of the gospel. We are poised to be Christ's hands and feet, reaching out through compassionate ministries that serve the poor and hungry and stop conditions that diminish the worth of persons. We are poised to be true and living expressions of the life, ministry, and continuing presence of Christ in the world. We are poised to restore Christ's covenant of peace, even the Zion of our hopes. The hope of Zion will become a reality when we live Christ's peace and generously share his peace with others. Through our generosity today, we are becoming a prophetic people characterized by uncommon devotion to the compassion and peace of God revealed in Jesus Christ. Have you ever thought about how you might be on the receiving side of someone living out Christ's mission? My family was on that receiving end last summer. We were on our way home from vacation, pulling our fifth wheel and looking for a place to stop for lunch. A tractor trailer came up beside us. The driver was pointing and waving. It was obvious he was trying to tell us something, but we did not understand. The tractor trailer then pulled over in front of us and started to slow down. My husband pulled onto the shoulder, and the tractor trailer pulled off in front of us. The driver got out of his rig and met my husband outside our truck. The truck driver pointed out that we had a tire that was shredding, and we had had no idea. The truck driver offered to help change the tire, but we declined because we thought we could get the trailer up the near exit ramp and change the tire safely in a parking lot. We thanked the driver profusely because he had helped us stay safe and saved us much further damage to our camper. We were able to drive the camper up the exit ramp and find a large parking lot to change the tire. While we were in that parking lot, 2 different individuals stopped to tell us about a tire store that was close by, and they were sure that the owner there could fix us up. These 3 individuals remind me of the parable of the Good Samaritan. If you remember in Luke 10, an educated individual asked a question of Jesus: "What must I do to inherit eternal life?" Jesus answered the question with his own question: "What does the law say about eternal life?" The man answered, "Love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your strength, and with all your mind, and love your neighbor as yourself." "Yes, this is correct," Jesus answered. But the man had an additional question: "Who is my neighbor?" Jesus then told the parable of the Good Samaritan, where a man was robbed, beaten, and left to die. 2 men, and a Jewish priest and a Levite, saw the attacked man, but coldly walked on the other side of the road. They didn't want anything to do with the beaten man. Then a Samaritan, a supposed enemy of the Jews, saw the man. Unlike the priest and Levite, the Samaritan took pity on the man lying in the road. He cared for his wounds, placed the man on his donkey, and brought him to an inn. The Samaritan instructed the innkeeper to care for the beaten man, and he would cover the incurred cost. Jesus then asked the scholar who he thought his neighbor was. The scholar knew the answer was the Samaritan. The Good Samaritans in my story decided to see my family without knowing anything about us. They chose to take time out of their day to care for my family, not knowing where their offers of generosity would lead or how long it would take them. These individuals responded to God's gifts of love and grace to serve others and let generosity become part of their nature. They responded faithfully to God's call. Today, I invite you to choose to touch someone's life by responding to God's call to share not only your money, but your time, talent, and testimony in your community and in communities throughout the world by giving to both local and worldwide mission ties. Generously caring for one another, like the Good Samaritan in Jesus' parable, builds communities of joy, hope, love, and peace.